So today I wanted to talk to you guys about what the creative director for the Division 2 might have been hinting at. We're going to actually watch this video, and at the end of the video, he really says some things that really put perspective onto where they plan on going with the Division 2 for the future. Now, before we get into that, I know a couple people were asking, yo, Skills, have you noticed a lot of the deltas? Well, tomorrow there is a maintenance on Tuesday, March 26th. This is going to focus on the re-rolling of talents. There was an issue with that, the resource menu tab disappearing, and then the stability issues with the server. So they're actually going to be fixing that tomorrow. Downtime is going to be 3 hours. What we're going to do here is let's get into this together, and then let's talk about what he says at the end. In the comments, I want to know, what do you guys think he meant by what he said at the end of this video? What do you think the creative director said? So let's get into it. 5-year anniversary. It's crazy. It's been 5 years.
We had this first game, and we had a huge amount of really good data about what people really loved, what people didn't like so much, what they connected with, and we knew what we wanted to do as well.
Division 2 for me was, a way to improve on Division 1 in just about every way, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished in Division 2.
People came onto this and they thought about it as a box game, a sprint. No, this is a marathon.
Tens of millions of players that have played both games, and how long it's been. It's so humbling. First, the scenario. People can relate to that or can think of that scenario happening, and being able to live that in the game is a really attractive proposition.
Recreating Washington, D.C., making sure that the co-op experience was there. The Dark Zones presented a different challenge for everybody. The raids were a huge thing for us too.
And then we release a game that works right away. This is what it makes special. It's like a combination of perfect storm. The way the hunters kind of stalk you and turn up in unexpected places during the campaign, that
is kind of cool.
That gave me chills.
A highlight for me would be the release of Descent in 2023. The fact that me and my team worked a lot on it, and it was entirely developed in Bucharest.
It's time to see what you're capable of.
One of the most underappreciated features is the Shepherd system. And ultimately, this is what the Division is about. It's about helping others. This is really unique, and that's one of those details that make the Division 2 really special.
My favorite mode for the win is quite hard to name one. I would say Tidal Basin and fighting the Black Dust.
Agents of the Division, this is our chance to save the nation.
Thank you for being part of Division history, and thank you also for your continuous feedback.
It's a treat to listen to you and see how we can make this game better together.
The game is about community. It is about teamwork. It is about building something when everything goes wrong.
I'm so incredibly thankful for your support. It means the world to us.
The fact that we can go into this digital world and create community across the globe is something that I think is very special about our game.
It isn't just a video game to me anymore. It's a community.
And no matter how many times I go back to it, I continue to find things to do, laughs to be had with friends, and it's a place where I can truly feel relaxed.
The Division 2 means everything to me.
5 years, can you believe it? You're still going strong, all done all.
The Division 2 means so much to me. So many memories, so many friendships all over the world.
The online experiences I've been able to share with other players and friends, it's just deepened and enriched the game in so many ways for me personally.
It's been a crazy ride. I've enjoyed every single minute, and I've got my ticket for whatever comes next.
Don't keep the hunter waiting too long, Devs.
We are working on year 6. We're working on a revamp of the seasons, a whole new DLC bringing us to Brooklyn. There is a lot coming, and this is a really exciting time for the Division 2. Okay, you good? Got what you wanted?
That was awesome. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. And it's just year 6, and I really can't wait until we can start telling them about what's coming after. With all this.
So did you hear what? So that was the creative director right there. This is what I wanted to talk about. Listen to what he initially says right here, right?
We are working on year 6. We're
He says, we are working on year 6.
working on a revamp of the seasons,
They're going to be working on the revamp of the seasons, which we know.
a whole new DLC bringing us to Brooklyn.
The new DLC that we've been mentioning, if you've been watching this channel, we're going back to Brooklyn.
There is a lot coming, and this is a really exciting time for the Division 2.
So then he says there is a lot coming. It's a really exciting time. But then he cuts off and says something purposely. And this is where it gets kind of like, well, what did he mean? Division 3, year 7. How long do they plan on supporting Division 2? Because we know that Division 3 is still a little bit ways out. Are they talking about the other games like Resurgence and Heartland? Who knows? But let's listen.
Okay, you good? Got what you wanted?
That was awesome. Well done. Well done.
Thank you. And it's just year 6, and I really can't wait until we can start telling them about what's coming after. With all this.
I really can't wait to start telling them about what's coming after. And for me, that's where it got interesting. So he mentions year 6, the DLC taking us to Brooklyn, and he can't wait to mention what's coming after. So do they have more DLCs planned? We know Division 3 still probably 3 to 5 years out, right? The team is probably working on it. It's going to be quite a while. But in the meantime, how are they going to keep Division 2 alive? Is there going to be more standalone, more DLCs, more game modes? Who knows? But I got to know in the comments, what do you guys think about this in the comments? And what do you think he was hinting at? All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.